Hey Libra, it's your girl NeenaRose coming at you for your Blam this song for the week of April 19th through the 25th, 2021. Hope all is well with you all. I want to thank you all for your likes, share, subscribe, just rocking with me. And those of you that are new to the channel, what's up? Definitely get with me if you need some prayers or you have any questions. And, I got the 2-question read and things of that nature, past life reading. So, Libra. We're gonna go ahead and get into your reading here. Um, I feel like when I was in your energy, Libra, I feel like a lot of you are dealing with the issues of life, like just life. Things that are um things that may be pressing, um things that may have changed abruptly. You know what I'm saying? Some of you are wondering how to plan to get out of a situation. Some of you are maybe wondering, but you may not have went out and asked um, the creator. Like your core is going to be talking tonight. But I feel like there's a level of atonement that may be transpiring here as far as where to move, how to move, when to move, that type of energy. I also feel like there may be just this level of being gracious and grateful. The Two of Pentacles, the Nine of Swords in reverse, the Eight of Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles in reverse, the King of Swords in reverse, the Ten of Wands, and the Two of Cups. Some of you may have love on your mind, and you may not even know how to go about dealing with this person. Or you may feel like you love somebody, and just how do they even fit into your life? And you may even be making plans to be with somebody, but it's kind of like you don't know how to fit them in. And a lot of times, you definitely need to pay attention to um, the truth of the matter, which is where we go from here, how we're going to relate. You know what I'm saying? What am I looking for? But I feel like a lot of you have a lot of questions about life. And some of you may have gotten answers from the creator and didn't like them. Or you just may be on another level, as far as where to go and what to do. So let's get something out here. Okay, so the Knight of Swords is at the bottom of the deck. So I feel like you could be in your energy, in your head. You may be online searching up things, maybe looking up things for ideas, how to make something happen, how to manifest, um, or even just to see where you stand with somebody. I feel like, but you're running for this. You're running, maybe you're trying to keep up with something that you may think is going to leave, or that you may think you may lose, Um, okay, so we're gonna put these three out here. Do a past, present, shining star, and an overall. I haven't done this one in a while. At the bottom is the Seven of Swords in reverse. Um, well, I guess I use this deck here as the clarifiers for the shining star, and then we'll turn them over. We'll just go ahead and get started in a minute. I haven't done this grid since I first started. But I just ask that you all keep moving, and not give up on yourself, and just hang in there. A lot of times I'm hearing we question things about life because we will have people in our life, or we're trying to put someone in our life, and our life is not ready for someone else to be put in there, or we're thinking that some things are not going the way they should go. Give me something for the shining star position. What is it that you want me to know? Give Give me something for the overall position. What's it that you want Libra to know? Overall. Those of you that's been rocking with me, y'all know about this here spread I haven't done in a while. Scorpio in reverse at the bottom of this deck. This is the overall, and the shining star is okay, water reverse. Okay, so in the recent past that has been affecting you, you have the moon here, Libra. A lot of you could be dealing with a lot of emotions, maybe a Cancer or a Pisces, but for the most part, you may be dealing with a lot of emotions. You may have Cancer in your chart, but you may be dealing with how things need to go. Some secrets that have been on your mind. You may have found out some things about a person in your life. The moon is being clarified by the wheel. Get two of them out. By the wheel. And now the Knight of Swords is out here. So I feel like you may be chasing some things that may be incomplete. Some of you may have found out about a connection that wasn't what you thought it was. And you may be going back to your past is what I'm feeling like. You may be going back like justice here, clarifying the wheel. Let me get another one for justice here. Let's get one of these here. The Emperor. The Emperor is being clarified by the King of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, so some of you may be coming out of a connection that you may not be coming out with much. You may be moving forward. You may have found out the truth about a connection. Some of you may be trying to play keep up. Like, I'm going to try to go and do this way. I'm going to try to do this. And this may have been the past. You may have tried to go and regain the things that you may have lost. Or you may have chased down some secrets to find out the truth. And a lot of people, you spend a lot of time looking for something to manifest in the 3D that when your spirit man already told you what the truth is. And I feel like this may have been a lot of time wasted. And I feel like with the Knight, see, the Knight of Swords in this deck is running. There is no horse. Maybe running to catch up, back up with his horse. But he's running like he's trying to catch up. And some of you may be trying to catch up with a past, or like you may have wasted a lot of time on somebody that didn't love you back, or that didn't want to love you. And now you're looking for justice. Now you want to stand in your power. But when you left this situation, or upon leaving, some of you, this may be your present. But this is the past energy that I'm picking up for somebody that you may have left, and you left with nothing, with the King of Pentacles in reverse here. Like basically you couldn't leave with anything. The Five of Cups in reverse. So some of you are coming out of regret about some things that you may have done. And then I'm going to tell you something. A lot of times we work off of people's potential. You know, they good people, man. They just ain't ready yet. Well, you know, we end up wasting time with somebody who's just not ready. So everything that they do is, you know, it's still a mistake, because but they told you it's not, they're not ready, but you still stay. In the present energy, Libra, you have the Six of Wands. I feel like this energy here is allowing you to benefit from who you really are. Finding your power, your strength. Like, you know, when you're in a one-sided relationship, or when you're being mistreated, or you usually end up finding that inner strength through what? That heartache and that pain. You have the Six of Wands here being clarified by the Hangman in reverse. Let's get one more out to clarify the Six of Wands, and then we'll clarify the Hangman. The Hermit. So two major arcana here. So that means the universe in the present energy, in the right now energy, is trying to get you to understand the info that has come in, and for you to make a conscious decision to move forward without gaslighting, being hurt, being bitter, or without going from shoulder to shoulder. You know, you're with this person and then you want to go to somebody else. The universe does not want you to do that. Bottom of the deck, you have the Page of Pentacles in reverse. See, there won't be a new connection for a lot of you, especially those of you that's coming out of a connection. A lot of you need to learn to stand in your power without a person. And Libras love to be in love. They love relationships. They love it, you know. But I don't believe the universe wants that for you right now. Let's see here. Okay, so the Hanged Man in reverse has the Ten of Wands in reverse. Some of you may be in and out. Some of you may be in and out of wanting to leave a connection because some days is good, some days is bad. But the days is good seem like you want to stay. The days is bad, you want to go. I feel like there's an energy here where it's like, okay, there's more to it than what meets the eye. You have here the Hermit, you know, the Ace of Swords here, clarifying it here. I feel like the truth has come out. The information is in about what's going on. You have the truth in the matter. And I feel like some days you don't want to believe it, because some days it's good. You know, some days, especially those of you that are still coupled, you're still together and you just haven't broken up, you know, physically, you know. Some of you, there are things that, you know, there are material things that are keeping you entangled. And for some of you, it's just, you know, maybe not having anywhere to go, you know, not having your own. You know, you may have invested everything into this home. And that's the thing about it. You know, a lot of you are getting to the point of truth with yourself. And I feel like, you know, a lot of you are realizing that, you know, we give a lot up for people, not just our kids. You know, it could be parents, it could be siblings, cousins. You know, we give a lot of, even people we there's not blood related, and we give a lot up for them, and we waste a lot of time. See, in the ascension process, that shadow work tells you about what you should have done, when you should have done it. And then it also clears the air where you can get a clean slate. And some of you may be running back to the past because you think that's where you need to be, and that's not it. A lot of you need to be running straight towards your future, but that's not a person, especially if you're coming off of a love relationship. A lot of you, when you give someone too much of yourself, then that's something you lacking inside that needs to be fixed first. There are some things that need to be fixed before you go on and take your baggage to the next level. In the future, you have Strength in reverse. The bottom of the deck is the Eight of Wands in reverse. So some of you may stop talking to someone. Someone may have stopped talking to you. But I feel like in the future, you're going to stop talking to someone. There's going to be no communication. Or you may just kind of shut down. But you can't use this energy for negative energy. There's no pity parties. You have the Tower, clarifying the Strength card. You have a lot of major arcana here. And the Nine of Wands, clarifying the Strength in reverse. Let me get something for the Tower. The Three of Pentacles. Okay, so basically this is what I'm getting. Got the Page of Pentacles in the reverse at the bottom of the deck. Okay, so this is what I'm getting, Libra. I feel like this is the thing. When you don't know somebody, you just can't run into a relationship, right? But also when you're coming out of something, you just can't run into a relationship either. You have to come out, assess the situation. And I'm saying have to, like we don't like to hear the word have to, but in order for you to be profitable in your next connection, actually don't waste your time, don't waste somebody else's time. You need to assess who you are. You need to assess the situation. You need to assess what happened. And I feel like there's an energy here where there wasn't an assessment there, or there may not be an assessment. You know, Some of you are ready to just jump into a relationship because your relationship may have been dead a while, but you haven't gotten the attachments off. So you've been sitting here battling, some days you battling, some days it's lovey-dovey, all that. You can't take all that into another connection, especially if somebody's doing the work. Why would they deal with you? If somebody has done the work, Libra, and then you've done your work, then that's different. But I feel like somebody wants to come in and wants to offer you a commitment and they have not healed. They can't offer you a commitment that's going to be profitable. And when you start doing your soul work, and I feel like a lot of you are saying to yourself, if I done too much work to really just deal with somebody who's not ready, who can't possibly bring me, it's not going to be a perfect relationship even if they were ready, but there's some heartache and pain down the road that I don't think I'm really purposed to have to deal with. Some of you are realizing these connections are getting blocked and things of that nature. Or some of you, the enemy knows that you are up for your real connection. So what? They bring in disrespectful people, calling you out your name. And then you may have somebody that they want you to put your defenses down and work with them. But what are you really getting yourself into if you don't really know them? You still have to play your cards right, because see, the enemy will see you down, lonely, and have you accepting things that are just not profitable for you. And the shining star and the position that is being illuminated by the universe, you have here the King of Cups in reverse. Some of you are very heartbroken from your connection, or the person you're dealing with is very heartbroken from the connection. And then what's clarifying it is water in reverse. The emotional depth of this connection is gone. It's gone. And it's been illuminated. Some of you are lonely and deprived of love. The intimacy that came along with your connection. Okay. The intimacy that came along with the connection. What is it that you want Libra to know? Okay, still can't take out this. What's up? The Six of Swords in the reverse here. So a lot of you may be in and out of your head. You may be about this connection, about where to go and what to do. You have the Knight of Pentacles here, walking off from the horse. You have the King of Swords, trying to be logical. The Eight of Swords in reverse, coming out of bondage. The Eight of Wands in reverse here. And then you have here the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. And then you know how sometimes when you're breaking up, yeah, you make up the breakup, that theory too, but that's not what I was about to say. Sometimes you have, when one person is trying, the other person is not, and vice versa, right? I feel like that's the energy that's going on here. Like, y'all may talk about trying, and then one person is still pouting and acting stupid, and the other person is trying. And it's like you're never trying at the same time. I feel like that's what you're going through, because you're looking at what you stand to lose. But a lot of people stay too long because of material things. There's no work with the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. There's no work being put into this connection. The Eight of Wands in reverse. There's no real communication, maybe shouting and fussing. There's no real nothing. So and y'all steady one up on each other. So the good points of the relationship are even bad now. If sex usually made y'all have a decent conversation, sex is not working. Everything that used to be okay is now a problem or a burden. I feel like you're out of the bondage of this connection, Libra, but I feel like there's a logical approach to take from it. But some of you may just have to go get another job. Especially if those of you that are I was not trying to say housekeeper, but that just keeps coming up. But some of you may be the You may be the person that stay home and take the homemaker. I'm sorry, y'all. Wasn't trying to say housekeeper, but that just popping. But some of you may need to go get a job outside the home so that you can get prepared to move and then stand on your own 2 feet. I don't feel like this energy here. I feel like some of you are in bondage. You came out of the bondage of the connection. Now you got to come out of the bondage of the pentacles. Now some people, okay, this just popped up when I was going to say pentacles and then I was going to say penitentiary. Some of you, your mate is coming home from the penitentiary and you don't want them anymore. But you know they don't deserve to just not have anywhere to go. So some of you may let the mate that's coming home have the place and you go get a new place. That's what I'm hearing too. Like you may pay the rent up for them while they get on their feet, and then you go do something else and they do something else. Some of you are thinking of a master plan with the King of Swords here and the Knight of Pentacles. Like, you know, I can't afford to take care of them, but I know I don't want them anymore. And I didn't want to leave them by themselves while they were incarcerated. That's for some of you. So that's the shining star. That's the part that you're dealing with that is like very highlighted on your mind at this time. The overall energy that you have, Libra, you have the Queen of Cups in reverse. I just feel like you may even be sexually frustrated, you know, and then you have Gemini here. This is in reverse as well, too. Some of you, some of you may be involved with a Gemini. Or you just may be on the outs with the Gemini. You may be on the outs with them. Y'all not seeing eye to eye. Give me something for the Queen of Cups and this Gemini energy being in reverse here. You got the Six of Cups in reverse here. And then you got Temperance. Some of you may have gotten tempted by somebody in the past. Or some of you may be finding out that your mate is with someone of their past. Like they may have went back to a child's parent. Somebody, and you have Death and Rebirth clarifying Temperance. But Death and Rebirth is in the reverse. And then you have the Four of Swords in reverse here clarifying the Death. Some of you may go back to an ex. Some of you may go back to somebody like a parent. You may go back to a family member. You got the Nine of Cups at the bottom of the deck. You may go to somebody who's single, but they may have told you that this person wasn't no good for you. And y'all may have fallen out because you chose your mate over this person. So y'all relationship ain't never been the same. But some of you may go live with that person while you get your stuff together. Some of you are going to find out, or you already found out, that the situation that you were in was out of convenience and necessity for the other person. But I think you're going to weigh out your own energy as far as what you was really trying to get out the deal too. So it was kind of like, I really can't be mad because, you know, I was getting what I wanted to get too. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like a lot of you are going to be logical about this and move forward, get balanced out. And you're not going to do this again because you're looking at the time frame. You wasted a lot of time. And no, every situation is not going to work out. But when you understand breakups and you can't even agree to disagree, some of this stuff wasn't meant to last this long. Some things have just been, it lasted too long. You know, when people honestly can break up and they're not mad at each other, their relationship is just over, then you have that maturity level of realizing that neither one of us are the one for each other. But when you're mad and bitter and crying and cutting up, then you haven't accepted the actual breakup. You're still harboring over facts, or you cheated with such and such, and all that don't matter because it's done. Yeah, it's a hard pill to swallow, but when you honestly are ascending, you will understand that it is what it is. That little statement, it is what it is, that's ascension. A lot of people don't like it is what it is, or that's what's up. That's what's up is that's what's up. If you say this is what happened, no, it ain't the best thing that I would say happened, but that is what's up. That don't mean it's a good thing. With the people that I find that I have to explain that's what's up to, they have a problem with accepting the truth. The truth is the truth. That's what's up. Whether I like it or not, that is what is up. That's what it is. And so, no, I don't get short with my people when they're not really where I'm at. I'm not saying I'm at no high level, but I don't have time to argue. I'm not going to be fussing and fighting. I'm better than that. I know now. I know who I am. When I didn't know who I am, I wasn't better than that. I was with that. Now I just don't want to hear it. If that's all you have is arguments for me, I don't want to talk to you. And I don't have no problem saying it. No, I'm straight. I don't even want to talk. No, I didn't call you because I don't want to talk. And a lot of people think that all this extra stuff is interesting. It's not. You have to keep it moving. There's so many battles that need to be fought. And if you're behind and worrying about mundane details, then there's some growing you need to do. Some of you are breaking up with people who are not on your level. Period. And they can't understand why you don't want to argue, why you this and that. And it's easier to move on to another relationship, but that should not be a focus if y'all not broke up. A lot of people want to run. This is like these love readings. Everybody want to watch a good love reading. But if your season ain't till next year, what are you doing in the meantime? Just going long for something that you're not ready for? Creator, I come to you and I thank you. I thank you for Libra. I thank you for a mindset of transformation, getting balanced, staying strong in the midst of understanding logic, details, how lies manifest and create big balls of fire and hatred. I speak that their emotions don't run wild with them. I speak that the truth stands them upright and not wish for a different outcome. I speak acceptance on your mind. I speak that you walk forward in your path, on your path, and that you just continue to move forward in the lane that you're supposed to proceed in. Selah. Y'all have a good one. Know that things are going to work out, but expectation comes from what? What you set up for yourself. And if you don't have any expectations, then you may need to write down some goals and seeing what's up with you. This your girl, NeenaRose. Don't forget, if you need a reading or some prayers, get with me in the description box. If you have not subscribed, make sure you do so. And I will see you all next week.